Can you actually make more than $100,000 with just 200 views per video on YouTube? Well, turns out it is entirely possible. A few weeks ago, I came across this video here done by vidIQ who interviewed a content creator named Desiree. Now, let's be honest, Desiree's YouTube channel is not to say extremely outstanding. She has over 38,000 subscribers, but the views she's getting from her channel are very low for a channel that size. Her most popular video is a video she created 5 years ago that has gained over 200,000 views, and then there are a few of them that are over 100,000 views as well. But the most special thing about her channel is this channel made over $186,000 in 2022. What? I dare say a channel with over 100,000 subscribers may not even make that much money. I mean, making that amount of money is huge. It certainly is an amount enough for you to go full-time on YouTube. So today I want to talk about Desiree and how on earth she achieved that. Because if she is getting a few hundred views per video and earning that much money, then this proves that our small channel too can make just as much. But instead of me putting the same old dot points and whiteboard, let's watch the video and analyze her strategy together. Because I'm feeling a little under the weather today and I do not have the strength to do editing, so I'm sorry.
I have been able to do all this with one very simple principle that I live by. I am a business owner who also happens to be a creator. I'm not a creator who's trying to figure out how to build a business. I don't create so that I can get millions of views and hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And I definitely am not living for the AdSense.
So right off the bat, she made it extremely clear that this is strictly business for her. She knows very well that she is a business owner who happens to be a content creator and not the other way around. I think making this perfectly clear from the start is important because most of us would start our journey as a content creator not knowing where we are heading. And before we know it, we find ourselves chasing subscribers and views because we don't know what else to chase after. Desiree is clear on the direction she wants to go, so if her content doesn't get views, it doesn't matter to her, which I have to say takes a lot of stress away as a content creator. Sometimes those views can be a distraction. And what I like the most is she only got $194 from YouTube ads for the views she gets. And that number, I would say, is accurate for the amount of views she's getting. So this proves she's honest, and I like it. I like honest people.
I am using YouTube as a tool to build up my business. If this box goes away, I'm still able to earn a living outside of what's going on here. I'm not in control of what happens here, but I am in control of the different things that I have put in place for my business.
Yes, I think this is a very important lesson for many content creators out there who think that YouTube is all about the subscribers and views. YouTube is a very powerful platform, but we need to know if we are in control of YouTube or is YouTube controlling us? The way to tell this is if we are always creating for the sake of creating, for the sake of the algorithm, then we are being controlled. It sounds simple, but many YouTubers failed to grasp this concept because they think that YouTube is just another social media platform. We need to learn to turn things around so that it favors us. Because if we are always playing by YouTube's rule, then one day, if we piss them off and they decide to eliminate us, they can do it just like that, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Now, YouTube supports my business, actually the pillar. I start with my YouTube content and I fan it out from there. I'm able to not only create really catchy thumbnails and titles for my videos, but I can also take them and make SEO versions of them that are good for going out onto the internet, with repurposing them into blogs, turning them into other pieces of content to share on other social networks, and of course, building up my email list so I have control of what my audience sees and when they get to see that.
Oh my god, did you see her email list? 9,823 subscribers. That is actually where the true subscribers are. I'm not sure if you heard this before, but you actually don't need millions of subscribers to be successful. What you really need is to find your first 1,000 true subscribers. These true subscribers are those who are willing to pay you money for the value you give. If you have a $10 a month subscription and this 1,000 true subscribers sign up with you, that's $10,000 a month right there. Of course, you can always increase the chances of finding these 1,000 true subscribers by growing your channel. So it is important to put out great content. But if you do not have a monetization business strategy in place, then you will be wasting those content. The other thing smart about Desiree is because she's doing a business here, she repurposes her contents all over the place, to her blog, to her other social media platforms, everywhere she can think of. That's very smart. It's like killing 8 birds with 1 stone, and I applaud her for that. Oh, before I continue, let's go back for a second because I need to comment on something. Desiree said that she manages to create catchy thumbnails and titles, which in my opinion, I don't think so. In fact, they look more like templates out of Canva. But again, that just goes to show that everyone has their own opinion on what a clickable thumbnail and title is. It is very subjective, and that's why I never truly understand how YouTube gurus claim to know what a good thumbnail is when that's just their opinion on what a good thumbnail should look like.
So let me tell you about what my different income streams are and how they add up to these different dollar amounts.
Finally, that's what we are here for.
I have my service-based business. I offer social media marketing management services to people because that's what my content focuses on, and it's my leading income source for my brand.
Okay, so now this makes sense. She has her own social media marketing service, which sounds like it is her main source of income and business. She's creating all these contents and continuously building her social media presence so that she is more believable and has credibility when providing her service. I do find it a little strange that she's able to get customers even with so little views. I think I am getting more views than her. Alright, so I had a look at her website and she provides 2 kinds of services. The first one is managing your social media platforms for you, where her team will help you grow on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. And she's charging from $399 a month to $699 a month. The other package she has is YouTube, which is helping you manage and plan the contents you need to grow on YouTube. This, she charges $1,000 a month. This is very interesting. I didn't know people pay so much for services like this. I mean, I'm sure it is more than just getting subscribers and followers. The service definitely leans more towards growing a business rather than just growing a social media account. Very fascinating. Perhaps this is something I need to consider myself too.
I have since been able to apply for the Amazon Influencer Program, which has made up a very good percentage of what I do with my income.
$47,000 is a lot. That's passive income right there. Amazon Influencer Program can be very powerful if you enjoy doing lots of product reviews. It usually doesn't require that much time to create, and quantity matters more than quality. I am part of the program as well, although I'm not doing that well at all. Here, let me show you how much I made in the last 30 days. There you go. This is how much I made. There is a requirement to join. You do need a certain number of subscribers or followers on social media, but if you have like a few hundred subscribers on YouTube, definitely apply to join. It is quite worth it.
I have sponsors for my channel because they like what we're doing and I'm able to target their specific audience that they want and also reinforce my content with my email list.
Sponsorships. I haven't had that much luck with that one yet. Most of the ones who reached out to me are either scams or they don't align with my audience. However, they can add up if you can find a way to cater their product or service with your audience. You can charge them around $100 per video depending on your channel size, and most big channels rely a lot on sponsorships to maintain their channel.
Of course, I use affiliate marketing. I talk about tools all the time. And of course, there is AdSense. AdSense isn't nothing, but it isn't a very substantial part of what I'm doing. I am fortunate where I get to make a little bit more than others because I have a really high CPM because of who I talk to, which is business professional.
Affiliate marketing, AdSense, I think those two are the most basic income streams on YouTube. If you're starting a channel, getting monetized and paid through AdSense is always the first goal, and adding affiliate links in the description is the second step. These two come hand in hand, and if you're not putting any affiliate links in your description, you're basically leaving food on the table.
I've also licensed my videos to educational facilities where they're able to take my content and sell it to companies, educational institutions who need to know about social and video marketing.
What's licensing video? She's getting quite a fair bit from it, sometimes up to $3,500. It's very interesting, that one. You gotta keep that in mind.
Because of the expertise that I have established on YouTube, I'm able to speak all over the country about video and social media marketing, which again brings me in business and also subscribers to my channel.
Very true. I totally agree. Because of YouTube, I find myself being able to speak a lot better when in front of others. I speak more confidently and I'm not afraid to share what I know. I don't know if I can make money off it though. That kind of depends on where you live, I suppose. But again, I'm quite surprised that her YouTube channel size portrays her as an expert. Maybe I have been overthinking here a little and being too harsh on myself. Maybe having a few thousand subscribers is already a big achievement by itself.
Now, some of the revenue streams that I did not list here that you could be doing as well is going to be with digital products, merchandise, or even building a paid online community. Those are just things that I have not been able to make work for my business or have not had success with them because of who my audience is and who I serve. I don't care what kind of channel you have. There's something that you do, that you offer, that you know, that you can sell as a resource.
That got a little intense at the end, but yes, I do agree that digital products, online community, courses, big channels leverage on those a lot, especially courses. She probably faced the same trouble as me with courses. I find that hard to sell as well thanks to low views. Having said that, they can be a good source of income if you have a large community built over the years.
So how do you do this? How can you be a business owner who is supported by YouTube versus being a YouTuber trying to figure out how to make money? I have a very simple thing to help you with this. I want you to create a digital product to get started. I have a worksheet that you can grab in the description below that's going to walk you through some very specific things that you can do and figure out so you can figure out what digital product can I sell to my audience. Are you a gamer and that maybe you figured out how to do something? Create a cheat book for that game. Are you a gardener and you have a whole bunch of like tips, tricks, and secrets on how to grow the perfect tomato? Sell that ebook, all right?
All right, I'm going to stop here. I think we get the idea. I was a little curious about her worksheet that helps figure out what digital products you can be selling. So I gave her my name and email address to see what it looks like. And this is the worksheet. I mean, I don't understand. I don't need a worksheet like this to figure out what I need. I can figure it out without this worksheet. But she is smart. She got my email address into her email listing and that's all that matters to her. Overall, she does quite a lot to get to the amount she's making and it is certainly no easy job. I learned two things from her. The first is that it doesn't matter how small your channel is. If you know how to use YouTube as leverage for your business, then you are always a winner. The second thing is having control over your own viewers, whether it is through email listing or any other form of communication. I have heard stories about how YouTube decides to shut down a channel with no reasons or due to some copyright strikes, and that channel loses access to all their audience in just one day. We need to learn to protect ourselves from that, so make sure you plan for situations like this. But anyways, that's all from me guys. If you enjoy this video style, do let me know in the comments below. If it is well received, then perhaps I'll make this a regular thing from now on. With that said, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon.